the big leagues, Bryan Woo, 23 years old, born in Oakland, a Bay Area guy. 9 starts in Double-A this year, was magnificent.
2-2 here to Nathaniel Lowe, looking for some outs. Strike 3 called, his first strikeout in the major leagues. For Bryan Woo, he strikes out Nathaniel Lowe in a 2-2 pitch. And yeah, saves that ball. He just threw it to the sideline. Good job. Congratulations. Now that has authenticated that baseball. Got his first big league strikeout. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout for Bryan Woo. 2 down, first inning.
And the 3-2 on the way, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. Garver goes down swinging. And in Bryan Woo's first major league inning, he strikes out the side.
A lot of big games. High-scoring games as Woo gets another strikeout. That's his 4th.
And Woo making his 2nd major league start.
Yeah, he's got a power fastball, 94 to 99. He throws a lot, about 74%. He'll throw a slider, changeup, and curveball.
And that's a good start right there. Swing and a miss, 1 down. Swing and a miss, strikes out Mike Trout. Bryan Woo with a dandy first inning, a couple of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Big K there for Bryan Woo, his 3rd. Swing and a miss. That was outstanding.
Pumps him right down the middle at 96, and Urshela takes strike 3. 5th punch out for Bryan Woo. He struck him out. High fastball to Trout once again. He got him going after a fastball.
Look at Bryan Woo in his 3rd major league start. And he's blown away by a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Woo with a 2-2 pitch. And Robert takes strike 3 call. That pitch looked to be maybe a bit low. They still have more work to do. Berger strikes out, and Bryan Woo has punched out 3 of the first 5 tonight. Swing and a miss. Vaughn strikes out on a darting fastball.
Really good fastball by Woo. That sinker continues to just ride and take off. Excellent pitch by Woo.
97 with the fastball. Jimenez strikes out. The White Sox leave Anderson at 2nd. As Andrew Vaughn strikes out, Woo gets another punch out. Swing and a miss by Andrus to end the inning. Bryan Woo has punched out 8, but he finds himself on the wrong end of a 1-0 game.
Well, they have the talent down there, so.
Swing and a miss. Zavala chases the slider, and Bryan Woo continues to rack up strikeouts. That's 9 tonight for Woo.
Bryan Woo is up on the mound, making only his 4th ever big league start. The 23-year-old, born a long way away in Oakland, California, Bay Area guy, up on the mound tonight facing the Yankees.
Got him.
Well, this is one of the things they just really love about Bryan Woo, and we've seen it firsthand in just his handful of starts.
Pitch number 14. Got him. Look at the movement on that one. That's how you start a ball game here at the stadium. The first time you've ever done it. 2 strikeouts with a 4-0 lead.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Gets him with a fastball down around the knees. And already that is strikeout number 3 for Bryan Woo.
He struck him out and brought him down to a knee again. Some pure heat at 97, and he blows it right past the veteran DJ LeMahieu.
10-0 Mariners as Higashioka goes down swinging. The strikeout for Bryan Woo. 2 outs, 5th inning. 3-2 pitch. Gino on the backhand. Another solid inning by Bryan Woo. 1-2-3 frame. Payoff pitch. First Yankee base hit. It's a Bronx tear, appropriately so.
You know, we just saw Ty Adcock warming up in the bullpen. I am sure that Woo is wanting to go 6 innings. He's at 92 pitches. That's now a career high. This is his 4th big league start, of course.
Fine performance with a lot of offensive help for Bryan Woo. Really good work by the young man. He went 5 2/3 his last outing. 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, and 9 strikeouts. Today struck out 5, walked 3, and giving up just 2 hits. Good work.
And Woo getting set to take the mound and take on a very contact-heavy Nationals lineup. Well, especially when you dot up Meneses. Credit to Woo for being a refocus and put away Meneses with 2 outs to end the inning. And he struck him out without ever throwing a pitch. Pitch clock violation on Dickerson. It's the 2nd strikeout for Bryan Woo. 2 outs, bases loaded. The 2-2. He struck him out. Straight gas coming in on his On the inside corner, strike 3 called. 4th punch out for Bryan Woo.
Woo's control has been over his last few starts, and this one is just dotted low and inside, and everything else had really kind of been middle away in this at bat.
The 0-2. Another strikeout for Woo. On the top line, Meneses goes down swinging. Another 0-2. He struck him out. A changeup buried a foot beneath home plate. 0-2. He got him. Slider off the plate. 7th punch out for Bryan Woo.
Excellent location of this slider. It just starts, you know, on the outside part of the plate. It just continued to move away from Hill.
Homecoming. He grew up just on the other side of the bay, born in Oakland. This is going to be an emotional start. There's no question for Woo.
They won 10 consecutive games. Swing and a miss for strikeout for Bryan Woo. Struck him out. That's a fine debut in his home area. 12 years, 6 teams, 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Got him. Much needed strikeout. Let's see if he can throw a double play ball and get out of this thing. 1 out. And he does. Strikeout number 4, stranding 2. We go to inning number 3. No score, Giants and Mariners.
The 0-2. There goes the bat, and there is strike 3. On the ground, Wong is able to smother it, pick himself up, and get the out. That saves a run. Wade has to stop at 3rd. Not an easy play for Colton Wong.
Starting today's action. Did he go? He did. This is Ramon De Jesus, especially if he can get this one here.
I think that's the key.
Conforto. He's got to learn some way, somehow, right? Strikeout number 7 for Bryan Woo.
23-year-old rookie Bryan Woo, who gave up 6 runs in 2 innings in his debut, but his last 5 games, John, he's got an ERA around 2. In an 0-2 hole here, and he chases a breaking ball, and Woo's got his first strikeout. Got him. Fastball bears in on him, and back-to-back Ks to open the inning.
Fingers on the ball for a 2-seam fastball, and just explodes in, just chasing him inside.
Swing and a miss. 2 gone in the 5th.
Bottom of the zone.
Home with an 0-2. Got him with a fastball to the inside corner.
There's a cutter, and he covers the outside part of the plate and then just buries his sinker in. Just unhittable.
Bryan Woo, he's coming off a rough one his last time out. But overall this year, he has pitched very effectively since being called up from Arkansas.
Yeah, has shown great stuff and has had a good start to his Mariner career. You see the numbers, 38 innings so far, 47 strikeouts, only 12 walks over that span.
Swing and a miss. He spins him around with some heat off the edge.
Well, I tell you what, when Bryan Woo needed to make a pitch right here on this 3-2 count, he just dialed up 98 miles an hour and he split the outside corner.
Strike 3 called. Some paint on the lower outside corner. 97-mile-an-hour heater, and Woo is feeling it early on today against the Blue Jays.
Great pitch there, 3-2 from Bryan.
Strike 3 called. 98 on the lower outside corner. Some gas with some pinpoint as well early on from Woo.
Yeah, these are just some really, really well located pitches, and that one right there was just very similar to the strike 3 on Guerrero.
He blows it past Varsho.
Another example right there, right on the inside corner, maybe just off the inside corner, right at the hands of Dalton Varsho, and it just continues to get better and better here.
A slider off the plate, and he makes quick work of Danny Jansen. 3 pitches to strikeout, 5 punch outs for Woo.
Well, this is what a good fastball will do for your slider. It'll make it a lot better. That was a nice tight slider just off the outside corner. Jansen, no chance.
The 0-2. 96-mile-an-hour paint. Bryan Woo is locked in. The 3-2. He blows the doors off Brandon Belt. 7th strikeout for Bryan Woo. Electric stuff.
Another fastball, another great location, another 96 miles an hour. Up in there, belt high, up near the hand area there for Brandon Belt. Nothing he can do but swing through it.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Right back to Woo. Comes home. Count of first
Bryan Woo is fired up, and he should be. Gets him out of a huge jam right there.
Pay attention to as you watch Bryan Woo. Watch for that velocity. See if it can stay consistent and that good finish, that good life on that two-seam fastball.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Swing and a foul tip held on by Cal. Strike three called. Woo knew it. He started walking off the mound very confident he had a K, and that's his third of the night. 2 outs here in the 4th. Marlowe. It's going to be Canzone for the out, and a nice finish by Bryan Woo.
Who grew up in the Oakland area, Bay Area guy. Already had a start this year in San Francisco at Oracle Park. His boyhood team, the Giants. The 0-2. He got him. Blows it away off the plate at 96 miles an hour. Strike three call. He froze him on a cutter. Second strikeout for Bryan Woo. Swing and a miss, and a big chase on another good cutter. 3 straight strikeouts for Bryan Woo. Payoff. Swing and a miss. That cutter has been a major put-away pitch tonight for Bryan Woo. Here's his 2-2. He got him. Blows it past him down and in at 95 miles an hour. Bryan Woo hanging 0, 6 scoreless tonight from T-Mobile Park. It's a perk for Bryan Woo, who's working on 7 days rest. He's making his 15th big league start.
Now we'll see if he's able to command the strike zone early on. 2-4 record for a 4.5 ERA. 70 innings. He has 68 strikeouts, 22 walks on the season, and we'll show you what he's going to feature. I mentioned the fastball. He has a 4-seamer and a sinker. There's the 4-seamer at 47%. The sinker he's used more often lately at 27%. The cutter at 13%. Slider at 10%. An occasional changeup at 3%.
He got him. Tied him up at 93, running in on his knuckles. How about 8 strikeouts for Woo? Bryan Woo is up on the mound, the Oakland native facing the Athletics. So Woo growing up just down the street essentially here from the Coliseum. He goes around. He commits on the cutter. We were talking about that as the weapon that Woo goes to so often against lefties, and he puts Brown away with the cut fastball by just enough. 3-2 again. And he got him. Rips it past him at 95. Speaking of, how about lower inside corner at 96 to lock him up? He blows it past him that time. He goes upstairs. 4 strikeouts for Bryan Woo. He blows it past him right over the heart of the plate at 95 miles an hour. 5th strikeout for Bryan Woo. The 0-2. He got him on 3 pitches. Woo says come and get it, and he blows another fastball past him.
And for Bryan Woo, 17 starts on the year, 4-5 record with a 4.39 ERA. 84 innings pitched.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he executes that breaking ball right on the corner. Strike 3 called, 1 down. Just the right hit at the right time. Strike 3 called, 2 down. 3-2 to low. Runners go. Did he go? He dances. Home plate umpire Mark Carlson. Making his 18th start in the big leagues in such a big spot. 2-2. Got him. Big strikeout.